up, everybody? This is Christian from GoGreenBeLean.com, and today I wanted to come to you and share with you one of my other recipes that I got going on. I like to do this one every day, pretty much now, for lunch, and you're welcome to try it at home too. Anyways, today I'm going to be just making a good old banana smoothie, but I wanted to share with you how I do it, and this is how I stay so lean, you know? So, I've been actually lower body fat percentage before. I'm at about 10% right now, but I've been at 7% or so. That's whenever you eat a whole fruit, just a fruit-based diet. So fruit for breakfast and lunch, and then for dinner, you just have a big old leafy green salad, and you're of course lifting weights 1 or 2 times a week, and then you're also doing body weight training or HIIT training 2 to 3 times a week. Then you start to look like Freelee, or you start to look like Jay from the 80-10-10 athlete, or you probably know him from Thriving Plant-Based if you've ever watched YouTube for plant-based people ever. He doesn't drink alcohol ever really, and he eats a 80-10-10 whole food plant-based lifestyle, he follows that lifestyle. Goes to sleep early, wakes up, trains all the time, eats really well. So it's a great person to role model. I originally wanted to make banana pancakes. However, I also am not eating breakfast. It's about noon right now, and I was thinking I'd probably just make banana pancakes for dinner. Alright, so I went ahead and added in 8 bananas. Now, note to self, that's a little bit too much for the amount of water I put in. I put in about 2 to 3 cups of water. 8 bananas at that point was just too much, and you saw it started to move on its own a little bit. That's just because it torqued it too much. That's all the ice cream right there. I didn't want an ice cream, I wanted a smoothie, so I added in a little bit more water and just turn it back on again. And at some point I'm going to add in a little bit of cinnamon too. I just added in a teaspoon of cinnamon, which I'll readdress later on. Just now, teaspoon of cinnamon, and we have about a tablespoon of the Javalia coffee, and this makes a really nice espresso smoothie. It's a kind of like an espresso ice cream, like a coffee flavored ice cream, but it came out really, really good. And I like adding the espresso in at the end because it kind of leaves them in little tiny granules that you can kind of chew into, and it has more concentrated flavor, so it tastes better, in my opinion. Just about a tablespoon right there. And we just turn it back on. And I run it for, this total running time was probably about 2 minutes or so. And that's our tray for our bananas. I found these big old Tupperwares, and we just fill them up with bananas after we peel them. Put them in wax paper. Always do wax paper because sometimes your bananas will be really, really ripe and it'll turn into liquid, and you don't want that to really kind of seep and freeze all the other bananas together. So this is our walkthrough of our freezer. We have bananas, blueberries, some more bananas and pineapples. Over here on the shelf we got grapefruits. This is our fruit ripening rack. We got all sorts of different stuff. And I think our smoothie's almost done. So you can see I make a lot of smoothie, and there's quite a bit of water in there too, added in, but I go for volume because what you can always do is you can take the rest of that and put it in the fridge and just leave it in there until your stomach kind of subsides. But this really is not as many calories as you think. The overall calorie count on this was about 795. There's a lot of fruit sugar, but at the same time there's a lot of fiber and 0 fat. Yeah, this smoothie recipe is super simple. It's just 8 bananas. It has some cinnamon and some coffee. And I know I mentioned blueberries earlier. I make blueberry smoothies all the time, so I wanted to make something different. And I chose to do my cinnamon espresso ice cream. It tastes kind of tastes like something you get from Starbucks, So pancakes for dinner. I was browsing Naturally Stephanie's blog. You probably know her from YouTube, or maybe if you haven't seen her, go check her out. It's Naturally Stephanie, and She's a YouTuber that's based on plant-based meals. She just eats lots of fruits and vegetables. She does high carb. She does the raw till 4 vegan. Alright guys, so that's it for today's Tasty Tuesday. Be sure to go over and check out gogreenbelean.com. And yeah, so if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you don't like it, just comment in the sections below why or what it's missing, or what you want to see next week, or why you feel unfulfilled, or what's wrong with your life, and I'm sure somebody will help you out, or someone will write something negative to you. But eat a lot more plants, and comment, rate, subscribe, and be sure to stay tuned for next week. I'll see you then. I'll probably make the banana pancakes tonight, and I'll share that next week. So thanks guys for watching. Have a great day.